Oh world, it's Jehovah's laws. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gates into the city. For without are dogs, and sorcerers, and whoremongers, and murderers, and idolaters, and whosoever loveth and maketh a lie. It's a lie saying you know him and don't know his commands. Well, it's probably a good idea to learn them. If you don't have time for the Holy Version, then there's still no excuse, because there is time to say the quick version. Found on page 111 in your King James Version Bibles, or in Exodus chapter 20, verses 1 to 26, the Ten Commandments. Here they are. No other gods, no graven image, no take name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day, honor father and mother. No kill, adultery, steal, lie, or covet. Remember, folks, with 10, ye cannot sin. Not if you're keeping all 10. If you should fail in keeping one, then you have an advocate with the Father, Jesus Christ, who also appeared to Moses as the rock that followed after him in 1 Corinthians chapter 10. You should read that sometime. So if it was the rock that followed after Moses, and Moses knew the commandments, and the rock was following after him, then the rock must have known them too, huh? The rock that was Christ had also appeared in the New Testament that came to uplift those commandments, to magnify them. Well, there's somebody magnifying them again. Isn't that wonderful? What a blessing. Bless you all for hearing these words and doeth them. And unfortunately, accursed are ye that hear them and refuse to do them. But it probably would have been better for those people that they had not been born than to hear them and not do them. So, the light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. You can see that light, can't you? You can see how much light I have. There's no darkness. It's all light. There's a lot of light in there. Mega strong, brilliant, gleaming, blinding light. You can also have that light by studying the scriptures, the Ten Commandments. Exodus chapter 20, verses 1 to 26. God wrote on stone tablets the Ten Commandments on the front and back of each one. Yeah, it was the front and back. Well, anyway, so we don't have time for them, huh? It doesn't take much time to say a quick version of them. No, the gods no graven image, no take amen, no stab the unfather mother, no kill, no steal a covet. It does not take but a few seconds to save yourselves by knowing them. Now I challenge the entire world to do equally well. Okay? Do you understand? Look, if we're speaking for God, then we're going to say, "Yay, Douglas! Good for him. He's speaking the Word of God." And I might add, I've never heard anyone say it so well. Thank you. Thank you very much. There's a reason I know him so well. A reason that the world could not understand. So I won't go into that reason. Let's just say I have a few prophets behind me. Okay? Like Isaiah. Like James and John, who like to travel together because they're brothers. Yes, I know them well. I do. And I know Peter too. He's a good friend too. You would never believe the things I've seen. But I tell you, you're going to see much greater things before this world ends. This is just the beginning of something wonderful that's going to be happening in your lifetime. Blessed are ye that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them. I will liken him unto a wise man that built his house upon a rock. The rock that followed after Moses. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. The rock that followed after Moses. You too can be that rock. You can be a rock in the Word. The Word of God will make you a rock. You don't have to follow the ways of the world, which John, the messenger, warned you not to become as. For they do not practice what they preach. They practice law, but they captivate. They practice kindness, but they kill and judge. And Matthew 7 strictly forbid judging. Jesus was against judgment because he knew ye were not keeping the commandments that the judges used. If you judge outside God's law, you're going to be condemned. That's why he told you to judge not, because you're just condemning yourselves, because you don't know how to use them. You're not using them. You're swearing by God's law book, the Bible, in your courtrooms of the law, but then you don't open it. It goes back on the shelf, and you proceed to judge one another, utterly condemning one another. Why? Mary of Magdala, the most sinful lady on the planet, approached him with 7 demons in her. They had to be cast out, and she walked free that day. Think about that.